Oh shit. Let's see. Is this recording? Is this recording? Oh, I guess it is recording. Let's see. No. This might not even be the right channel. Let me check. Nah. Fuck it. So, I guess I'm live. I'm not exactly sure what account I'm under, so I can't see what's going on in the chat. Although as it's live, I suppose I probably should check. Let's see. Your channel. Nope, 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 no. Maybe this isn't the right one then. Well, it'll just have to be a regular video then. Hello everyone, I am the Aries, and I am here to talk about, who knows, I'll figure out something along the way. Well, let me shuffle these cards. Hope everyone is doing okay. It is Thursday, June something or another. So, briefly speaking, I am on TikTok under the name Divine Sun. I just did my first couple little clips. I can't call it a video 15 seconds, but... And so basically what I was talking about is what I was talking about last night. You know, gangs and how they're a bunch of worthless sellouts who sit there and prey upon their own people, yet and still... think they're such good people, think they're any different from the Klan, when the reality is they're not. Now if anyone has something to say about that, well then you go ahead and say something about it, because I know evil when I see evil, and it's clear to see that when you sit here belonging to gangs, terrorizing the neighborhoods, shooting one another up, letting innocent bystanders get caught in a crossfire, that's evil. Now, I guess you could play semantics and say, well, you know what? Maybe these people are just bad people who do evil things. Well, if that's what you want to do, then you go ahead and do that. But I call a spade, though. So I issued a TikTok challenge of 2 gang members stop killing one another for a day. See how it goes. Trust me, everyone. I've not killed anyone, but I can imagine it feels pretty good not to kill people. Especially when you consider the consequences of doing such a thing. There are always consequences to our actions, and I think that too many people forget that. So I still got the Tarot's Got Talent challenge going on. Well, it's not really a challenge. I'm just posting anything and everything that someone wants to send in. And this whole effort is just trying to normalize what we do in this world, this spiritual world. You already know what kind of reputation we get. If it isn't the Bible bashers, well, I'm sorry, the Bible thumpers bashing us, it's whoever else. Let me try this this live stream one more time. Let's see. Give me 1 second, people. If anyone's here, that is. Give me 1 second. Nope. Let's see. Well, let's see. Oh, here we go. I don't know where I'm going live at, but let's get to the reading. Let's do an energy check. Energy check for the collective. We have the Emperor to fall out. Being in charge. Doing what needs to be done. That's the Emperor. We also have the Tower to fall out. The Queen of Wands. And the Knight of Cups. So let's see. We have the Emperor and his authority. The Tower pretty much because he's the Emperor and people have all kinds of... Well... There's a Tower. What do you mean to tell you? We have the Queen of Wands. I think the Emperor is doing some things which will probably cause a Tower. And what's he doing? Going around giving out cups. Or seeing who wants a cup. And as far as I go, that's kind of what I'm doing now because I'm just trying to get the message out, trying to get the word out. Oh, so I am on Twitter under Frost Winters Tarot, and that's where I'm doing my little Tarot's Got Talent. Also, that's where I'm doing the missing persons project that going on. And if you're a reader out there and you want to help do some good things for people, do a missing persons read, and I will be glad to promote it. I'd like to do something with that eventually. All the people who are taking part in these reads. We can help a lot of people if we come together with this one, everyone. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh. We also have the Four of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Wanting abundance. Some things, projects, people you're not bothering with because you want to do other things, I suppose. Clarify that Four of Cups, please. We have the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. High Priestess, that secret esoteric knowledge. Just look at, she's got a scroll or a book? Oh, a scroll. She's got a scroll. Eight of Wands, messages, sending out messages. In regards to the Four of Cups, turning a blind eye to some things because you want to go a different way, sending out messages. Using what you know. Now, if we can get some kind of guidance from the angels, who are always willing to help you out. And seriously, folks, talk to your angels. They're all over the place. You don't have to go for the big ones like Metatron and Michael. Shout out to Michael. And don't call Metatron Megatron. Just don't. But yeah, but angels are all over the place. And right now, they're all in this world because this world is in flux. So if anyone knows how to do telekinesis or pyrokinesis or really kind of cool powers and everything like that, leave a comment, because I want to learn some things. I want to learn how to do cool things like that. Now, I see a lot of people sitting here saying they can do telekinesis, but I've not seen any kind of credible evidence of it. I'm not saying it's not there, but I haven't seen anything credible. We have peace. The sun. The Knight of Gabriel, the Four of Gabriel, and the Three of Raphael. Oh, and also the Four of Michael. Let's read these, please. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. I think we can all agree to that one. Self-explanatory. Get rest, people. Dear Raphael, reasons to celebrate. A community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Take that how it resonates. The Four of Gabriel. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards and hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. The Knight of Gabriel. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. Is that not what we're talking about? A cause? Isn't the whole point of this whole spiritual world, we have a cause to go out and help people? Peace. Release the past. There's more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Sometimes we just have to throw our hands up and say, hey, Lord, can you take care of this burden, because I'm at a loss for what to do, or I'm not sure what to do, or I'm not sure how to go about something. And finally, we have the sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Now, you all know my whole I'm the sun on earth thing, and this is just confirmation for me. Now, you might be wondering, what does that mean, the sun on earth? Well, the sun embodies life. It embodies, well, it really just embodies life. All kinds of things too. And when I have that sun energy, you know, I'm trying to do what I can for life. I'm trying to live, you know. I'm trying to do some cool things. Of course, I also use the magic of the sun, so. Now, what is the magic of the sun? That's the divine magic. The magic of the Trinity. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Mother. Now, I know religion likes to say it's the Holy Ghost or the Holy Spirit, but let's be honest. Man wrote that book, which is not to say that there's not certain truths in it, because the Bible does have a lot of truth in it, but just how much truth does it have these days, I couldn't tell you. Because one, man wrote it, and we all know that man is susceptible to the devil energies. And look how that Bible is being promoted sometimes. Look what happened. Well, look what happened in the Crusades. Now, there's another religion out there fighting against the Christians, but, you know, and then look what happened to the Salem witch trials. Now, God's word can never sit there and be used to promote evil and to justify evil. Oh, let's see. We have the Five of Swords and also the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I imagine that the Five of Swords is walking away from something. Maybe some institutions. I know I'm walking away from religion because I see that there's so much more truth that religion doesn't tell us. When it said the words, a few of the words that I was given when I had my little awakening, it was, there are certain esoteric truths hidden in the works of science fiction. Now, I'm pretty sure you all have seen movies, read books, that you thought, you know what, that just sounds right. there's a reason it sounds right, because the universe puts these truths in these books, in these works, in these movies. Why? Because they knew what would happen. They knew that man would get involved somehow, start changing things, sometimes by accident, a lot of times on purpose. We have the Three of Cups. Fell out on the other deck earlier. Celebration, collaboration. We have the King of Coins. Concentrate on something in the material, maybe. Pentacles being, well, cash, or, well, my interpretation of it anyway. Cups is love. Pentacles is money. Swords are words. And wands are actions. The devil makes an appearance. The devil usually denotes the addictions, toxic behaviors, our own toxic people around us. Maybe a Capricorn somewhere. You know, how Capricorn got that name, well, got associated with the devil is beyond me. Although maybe it's because they really motivated and work hard. Sometimes maybe too hard. The devil can take many forms. Let's clarify this devil, though. Yes, I'm still having trouble shuffling. Let's clarify this devil. Let's see. We had the Ten of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles. Not being happy and not being able to make your abundance, not doing what you want to make your abundance. Sit. Let's see. We have the Eight of Cups, looking back, past mistakes, past regrets, looking back on the past. The Ten of Wands, burdensome, but an end to the burdens, because you have the Ace of Cups, a new beginning, a new friendship, something new. Perhaps even new love for people. You know, I really should have had a game plan when I did this, when I started this video. I will have to get better with that. Crystals. Here's the crystal deck. What kind of crystals can the collective use for right now? And this is one of those decks I probably would need to read the book from, but I'm not. This is from the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck, so if you have that deck, well, you're good to go. But if you don't, Google it or whatever. Let's see. We have Malachite. Or is that Malachite? No, something other. Hematite. Hematite. Turquoise. Turquoise. And Dalmatian still. Whoa, I've never seen that one actually. I didn't even know that was in the deck. Maybe I will read that one. Essential meaning: playfulness, childlike joy and enthusiasm for life. Absurdity, humor and laughter. Absurdity? What? I'm not absurd. Okay, maybe I am. So, how do these cards work? You know, I mean, you know what a lot of these normal, regular people are going to say. Oh, how are you sitting here reading these cards? How are you seeing these images? How are you saying what you're saying because you see something in an image? Well, one of the things I was told, again, this is my conversation I was having when I first came in this world. They were going on and on about, I don't want to say on and on. They were talking about, no, they were going on and on about it. They were going on and on about it so much that I kind of tuned out some of the conversation because I was ready to hear something specifically for me. And that's the honest truth right there. What was I doing now? I don't know. Ten of Raphael. Loving blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. Speaking of family, now I know it's a spiritual community and everything like that, and I like to think it's a spiritual family. I'm not too sure how many other people like to think this way, but I personally think that we all need to be thinking this way, because how can we come together to lead this world, to guide this world, to show our light for this world, if we can't even get along together? Now, some of you may know I go on and on about how I go to different chats, foreign reader chats, and I can't understand the word, but I do it because, well, I do it because I'm guided to go where I'm guided to. I don't even question it anymore. If I go somewhere, I'm meant to go somewhere. There are no coincidences in this life. And I also go there to show my support, because I understand that we're all one family, even if we don't understand each other. Even if we live across the world, we are still one family, and we still need to be on the same page about some things. Speaking of which, Taiwan, the nation of Taiwan. Now, if you ask the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, they'll claim it's a province or whatever, but I think enough time has gone by that we need to start thinking Taiwan is its own separate place, own separate nation, own separate entity. Because what does the CCP have to offer offer Taiwan? Nothing, except tyranny, bossing people around. No, CCP, I say no, because you have nothing to offer these people except misery. Remember Tiananmen Square? I remember. What's been happening to Hong Kong lately? Oh, it's been going down the tubes. Why is that? Because of the Chinese bureaucracy. Now, do not get it twisted. I'm all against the Chinese government. I am so against it, because I see that they're the new imperialist party. However, that does not mean I have a problem with the people of China. And I think that in general we have to separate how we view the individuals as opposed to the whole. You know, it's kind of like, put it on racial terms. White guy might be like, oh, that's a black guy. You know, that's going to be about, you know, here he comes, blah blah blah. But we all know that that's not true. You've got good and bad within all peoples. Actually, that's a bad analogy. What I meant to say is a group like Black Lives Matter. Now, the sentiment of Black Lives Matter is on point, and I will agree with it all day, every day. Black lives do matter. And it was never meant to sit there and suggest that only Black Lives Matter. When you hear people sitting there saying, what about all lives matter? That's code for what they're saying. No one sit there and said that all lives don't matter. People are just making a specific point to say, hey, look, Black Lives Matter too, because the society doesn't really see it that way or doesn't really act that way. Now, the group itself, I don't know about the whole Black Lives Matter group. I mean, I've not really read into about it. I've heard things here and there, but I've not studied it, you know, and I'm just going to not bother with the group. If there's something wrong with it, then it needs to be addressed. Because if there's something wrong with the group, then people are going to sit there and say, there's something wrong with the sentiment. But we have to separate the sentiment from the group itself. And I guess you could also say the same thing about cops. Not all cops are bad. I would even go to say that most cops are decent cops. It's just that the problem is when bad people become cops and when other cops protect those bad people. That needs to stop. The police only work as long as people have faith in it. And these calls to defund the police, well, that's just plain silly. What are you going to do? Who's going to come? Who are you going to call? And please, no one say Ghostbusters. But when things get out of hand, you got to call someone. Unless you're going to try to take the law into your own hands, which I do not recommend, because there's always going to be someone bigger, better, more willing to do more harm than you are. Willing to go out of the way to hurt you more than you're willing to protect yourself. So you got to have cops, but you just can't have bad cops, though. Five of Michael flew out. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Uplifting? Clarify up. No, I'm not. It's all in how you address things, I suppose. So, let's see. Is there anything else I want to say? You know, I'll have to remind myself that next time I come do one of these videos, I want to do my most esoteric conversations, because I've had plenty of esoteric conversations. Well, not plenty, but some really interesting ones. You know, the universe speaks to us in all kinds of ways. And I'd like to share a little bit of my story. But that's till next time, or whenever I can remember, whichever comes first. So for right now, I just want to pull a card and then get the hell on. We have the Seven of Cups. Options. There are always options. Can I clarify that with something? Two of Swords. It's in reverse, but the whole deck is in reverse. So think about what options you want to take. Not every option is a good option. Some ideas are better than some others, I suppose. And if I can just have one more card. A cool card, universe, to go out on. The Hierophant. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Synonymous with the High Priestess, I believe. Ancient esoteric knowledge. Also, institution, leader of an institution, leader of a religion. Which I suppose kind of makes sense, because what we do, I mean, not the religion part, I mean, spirituality is more true than religion is. But we have that higher knowledge, though. I did say I was going to go out just one card. Can I get something else, universe, to really go out on? The King of Wands. Okay, I'm being greedy. One more, universe. We have the Lovers. We have the Page of Cups. Wait a minute, that's starting to say a message right here, isn't it? I don't know all of that. Let's see. Something other else, something other else, something other else. Three of Wands. Oh, look. Okay, I'm done. The sun. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Till next time, everyone, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Blah, blah, blah. Keep reaching for the stars. That's Eggman, man, for those of you who didn't know.